It is hot as hell.
The Crunchyroll CEO has
Okay. Okay, let me just quickly watch this video, because I am curious. I'm begging on our knees to be popular. Just to be popular. Everybody screams popular. Alright. My voice is so out of it today. The amount of screaming that I did while recording Resident Evil. Oh my days, bro. I ain't got no voice. I ain't got no voice to speak. And it's hot as hell. Wait, what is the temperature actually? Let me. See, how hot is it? 24 degrees? Oh, yeah, today has been cooked, bro. Can the colder weather come in? It's like fall. So just, okay, it's fine.
has confirmed that they are focusing on AI-generated translations for the site, Crunchyroll. And I feel like this is a follow-up or a continuation of the ongoing drama, controversy, and story that's been happening for the past few months. And to remind everybody, if you're not up to speed with this, or if you just need to be reminded because you don't know what I'm talking about, basically for the last few months now, there has been ongoing drama with translators changing the script for anime to fit their overall political viewpoint. And
I thought this only happened once, though. Like, I heard it happened with the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, but I didn't think it happened for anything beyond that. Like, what other animes have had their translations edited to fit, like, a political belief?
It's caused a lot of attention, and big content creators like Asmongold is a good example, has talked about the subject and brought more attention to the overall subject matter to people that were completely unaware of what was actually happening behind the scenes with a lot of different translations. Effectively, you had individuals that translated for Crunchyroll or Funimation that would go out of their way to change the story, the subtitles, or even the dub to just put a message in it. And obviously, it did not actually follow the legitimate intent and story of the original creator of these said shows. And it's really messed up. It obviously is something I completely disagree with. I made videos on it. A lot of people have talked about it. And at that current time, to give some lore here, when all this was going down a few months back, when it was getting more and more noticed and more people were finding out about it, there was a lot of people saying, you know what, good. I hope that AI replaces these translators. That's what people were saying. There was a lot of people talking about that subject. There was people saying that these localizers or translators need to be replaced by AI. And this little article coming out from the CEO of Crunchyroll saying this, it feels like it is more or less a statement or responding to the overall criticism that has been happening for the past few months. Now, let's be honest here. Would this have happened even without the criticism? I think so. I think it's inevitable. I'm not saying this is a good or bad thing, I just want to clarify, but I think it's inevitable that corporations, these big companies, are going to find ways to save money, cost-effective means. And in this case, cutting out a translator that they have to pay and replacing them with an AI that could probably do it. I mean, it's probably not going to be as good, but talk about that in a second. You know, it definitely is something.
I truly do wonder at some point, like, after AI has replaced most of, I would say most jobs, but a lot of jobs, right? A lot of people will be out of work. They spent years and money getting a certain diploma in a certain field, only for that field to later on become irrelevant or redundant, right? Because now AI can take over it. I truly do wonder, what will those people do for jobs now? Or, more accurately, once there's like more AI jobs than there are real jobs, what will become of civilization? Because of course we're still gonna need money and all that stuff to live. So it's not like we can just have AI take care of everything. I wonder how we're gonna live from then on.
Something that a company would do. Let's just be blunt. Companies are always trying to find ways to be able to save money. So even without the controversy with, like, say, you know, Maid Dragon and localizers and all that, you know, this would eventually happen. This would eventually creep its way into media in some shape or form. It was just a question of when. That's really what it comes.
Or, yeah, when and why. Actually, no, we know why, but when and what would have been the catalyst? And I guess this was the catalyst.
Down to, honestly. So I'm not really surprised this is happening, I'm going to be blunt. I just think that the reason why it's more open about it is because a few months back, you know, there's been a lot of conversation that, you know, it would be, you know, it would serve them right if the translator, so to speak, got replaced by AI. Now, let's get into the actual discussion of if this is good or bad for the overall health of the anime industry and anime in general. Now, obviously, I've talked about the bad eggs. Like, we've had, like, the Maid Dragon situation, localizers changing stuff to fit their political viewpoint, but there is a lot of honest translators in the industry that...
You see, the problem I'm now already having with this situation is just the fact that he keeps bringing up the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid translation change, which is a fair criticism to have, of course. It's a fair criticism to have, but, like, if that's the only example, I feel like this is an extreme result. Unless they can bring more examples of animes having their subtitles changed in order to fit a more, I guess, leftist ideology or agenda or whatever like that, right? If they could bring more examples, then I would be like, okay, then it's understandable. It's more of an industry-wide problem than to just have it be it's only relegated to one anime for like 3 episodes, and now as a result we're cracking down on everything. Just fire the person responsible for those subtitles instead of having to, like, oh yeah, we're now going to resort to changing the entire industry and like artificially generating every subtitle and all that stuff.
That put a lot of hard work into their, you know, stuff they translate, either for manga or for anime. There is a lot of hard workers out there, and I know translating is a very difficult job. Like, if they're doing it right and they're not cutting corners and not trying to throw in a message or whatever, you know, translating is a very difficult job. It's not something that is easy. It's not something you just do and that's it. It could take hours, you know, weeks even, potentially, depending on what type of task it is. And it could take longer than that. I mean, I'm not a translator, so I can't fully confirm that information. I just know it's a difficult job. Like, it can't be easy transferring one language to another to properly make it actually have the same meaning. So, you know, there's a lot of honest translators that are going to be affected by this news. For instance, they're going to lose their job. A lot of people that are honest, good translators are going to lose their job. And if, for instance, this becomes popular, for instance, like this move from Crunchyroll, which, let's be honest here, if this is happening from Crunchyroll, we know Sony owns them. Like, Sony owns Crunchyroll. If this happens, that means technically someone in Sony is also giving the thumbs up to this, which means that Sony could also present this in, let's say, their media. For instance, either movie releases, but also with their game.
More layoffs? Yeah, it seems so. But again, firstly, welcome, hope you're doing good. It seems like when it comes to these layoffs, the biggest problem I have with them is that it feels like they're doing a overblown response to a one-time incident or a 2-time incident, right? Because it seems like, okay, with Chibi Reviews, as he was talking about this situation of like, oh, the reason why they're starting to do AI generated subtitles and stuff like that was as a response to that one instance where in Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, the subtitles were changed to fit a more, like, I guess, leftist ideology, where the episode, I forgot what episode it was, but it was like Lokua, right? She approached Toru about something, and she was like, oh, how do you mind how I dress? And she's like, oh, you look more, you know, you usually dress more seductive. This is like a very rough paraphrasing, but she's like, oh, you usually dress more seductive. And then in the agended or the leftist translation, I was like, yeah, but it had something to do with the patriarchy. And people saw that and were like, oh, brother, really bringing up the patriarchy? Mind you, Lokua is a dragon that has existed during, even before the time of the Aztecs. She's an Aztec god. And now she's bringing up the patriarchy? Like, come on. So people were kind of angry about that situation. It seems like that was corrected. But now, he keeps bringing up the fact that, oh, that might be one of the reasons, if not the reason, why they're now going to start focusing on AI-generated subtitles. Which makes it sound like it's an overblown problem. It's an overblown solution to a one instance problem. Because he hasn't listed or named any other anime that has had an issue where the subtitles were changed to fit a more politicized ideology. I would love to hear more examples, but he's like, they bring up animes, as in plural, but only ever give the instance of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, which again only happens in like, what, 2 to 3 episodes at most? So, yeah.
Games as well. This isn't just a anime related issue. This can stem into gaming and also just live action movies and stuff. So this is definitely something that they're probably testing the waters with Crunchyroll. Now, in terms of if this is going to be good or not, I've seen machine translations and AI generated translations. They can be very bad. They miss the message, and it looks very rough and janky. It does. However, I do think that, regardless of my viewpoint, if I agree with it or not, if, this should happen, it's going to happen. It's just, that's what's going to happen. These corporations will do this regardless. And there's clearly a lot of conversation around this topic. Like, you just type in Crunchyroll AI translation, you see already a lot of people have already made videos kind of discussing this. You see a bunch of different news articles discussing it, people talking about it. It's an ongoing situation. A lot of people are, like, discussing this type of stuff. It's not something relatively, like, people are not passionate about. Now, personally, do I want AI translations? No, I don't want them. I want to be blunt, okay? However, I do think that what this kind of shows, though, is that these localizers, I'm not talking about the honest to good translators.
I think also a bigger problem is, like I've been saying, I've said this for like the 4th time now, it's an overblown issue to a very minor problem. If that's the case, can't you just fire? Do these. Either fire the person who was responsible for that one translation mistake, or it wasn't a mistake, but that one translation that blew everything out of proportion, or 2, have proofreaders, right? I don't think it's only one person responsible for subtitling an episode. So if you could have proofreaders, then everything would be better. But to be fair, that means more money spent on hiring proofreaders. And what if you have proofreaders who also have the same political beliefs, right? So I can understand it's much cheaper to go for AI. It still feels oddly overblown.
But the localizers that continuously did this, constantly changing things, definitely didn't help the argument out for the actual translators. It definitely ruined their overall argument viewpoint, because this statement from the CEO basically talks about how it wants to optimize and process and get subtitles done quicker, faster, and better with no mistakes. And I don't know if that's really going to be possible, though. And that's a good stuff.
With no mistakes is impossible. Even if you use a speech to text for English, there is no ways you can get it to come out perfectly clear. Maybe it's because I have an accent or something, but every single time I throw this into Adobe Premiere Pro, sometimes certain words come out scuffed, certain names come out scuffed. And yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes I'll say the word nugget, and I'll look at the speech to text, and I'll have the N word with a hard ER. And I'm like, okay, I didn't say all that, but hey, it is what it is. So I feel like the same would be, I feel like it would be even more so with Japanese, because Japanese is a language that has more double meanings than English does. It has more double meanings to its words than English does. Or it has multiple words that have the exact same spelling, but different meanings. Or like, it's not like the number 2 or TOO, right? It's not like that. It's like the same word, same pronunciation, same spelling, but different meanings, only changed based on context. So I definitely feel like that would be a bigger problem for Japanese people, or for the AI, to differentiate what they're talking about, because I don't know if the AI would be able to understand the context behind the certain conversations when they bring up certain words, Leo, Reaper, welcome, welcome. Hope you two are doing good.
Subject to kind of segue into. Crunchyroll as a site has a lot of issues, okay? I'm not just talking about this strictly from a, I guess, the localizers or translations, but there's a lot of issues with Crunchyroll's site. For one, anytime there's any slight form of hype episode, it crashes the site, or it just has loading problems. And
True. Happened with, Attack on Titan? This is like the fourth time, no. It was like the third or fourth time where Attack on Titan would drop an episode and then it would just crash the site. Or One Piece would drop the episode when Gear 5 dropped. Gear 5 dropped, crashed the website. So, I don't know. Crunchyroll has been an instance where, like, they have proven time and time again that honestly pirating is a better option. And unfortunately so. Right? There are pirate websites that provide better services for free. While with Crunchyroll, you pay a monthly subscription. On top of that monthly subscription, you might also have to, pay for a premium subscription, and that doesn't even save you from ads. You can still get hit with ads, even though you're paying for a monthly subscription service. Which, no, a person could go onto a pirate website, turn on their ad blocker, get the same experience, if not better, for free. So, yeah, there are some pirate websites that have, like, they'll have all the episode listings, and on top of the episode listings, they'll also have, like, a highlight to tell you what episodes are filler and all that stuff. They, like, unironic, it's so weird, but pirate websites seem as if they put more effort into their anime watching experience than the billion-dollar company that is earning and charging you monthly. So at this point, like, there is no reason to pay for your anime unless you want to use some moral argument or saying, oh yeah, I need to support the developer, not the developers, I need to support the animators and all those people. But like, outside of that, I truly, for the most part, I don't care. And the majority of people who pirate anime don't care either. Because you don't give me a reason to want to watch anime legitimately, honestly. It's like, I don't have money, and you're not making it easier on me. Like, imagine if you paid for YouTube Premium, and then with YouTube Premium, you had to pay monthly ads. You had to pay monthly, and still got ads, one. And then two, certain animes and anime episodes were, like, blocked from your viewing access, because you had to pay for a premium subscription on top of YouTube Premium. And then you also have to pay in order to get, like, 1080p HD. It's like, no. I'm not doing that, so yeah.
that's unacceptable. It really is. It's
Let's see, I'm decent, been writing a bit again. Also, this dude is still on YouTube, I haven't seen him in a year. Somebody sent this on one of the Discord servers that I was in, so I was like, okay, I'm curious to watch this before I hop onto Elden Ring. That's the only reason why I'm watching this right now. Left off in Kaled. Yeah, with Elden Ring. I'm getting a Varsity Vids lore breakdown of Crunchyroll. Varsity Vids? Who's that? Or you mean Vatsi Vidya? It's like Spotify, them adding ads that are longer than the song. Yeah. If I paid for Spotify Premium and then I have to pay for ads on top of that, it doesn't make sense. Like, no, I have to experience ads after that? No, it doesn't make sense. Personally, I pirate my music. I'm very open with this, right? I don't have the money to be paying a monthly subscription for music, and I enjoy listening to music. So, hey, it is what it is.
very unacceptable. Now, granted, I know anime is more popular than it's ever been in the last decade. I know that. But it does not change the fact that Crunchyroll has refused to really update their site, I think, as much as they could have. Because at this point, as I've talked about in other videos, they don't have any competition. Why do they need to, optimize things? They don't. They really don't. The only thing they can do now is just cost-effective and saving money, so to speak. That's really...
They have no competition because they own all the rights to all the animes, etc., 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 right? But even though you don't have any direct competition, it's like piracy will prove itself more useful. And sure, you can take down pirate websites, but the more you take them down, the more pirate websites are gonna pop up. It's like emulators, it's like pirated games. The more you take them down, the more are gonna pop up because people care about preserving things. And plus, a lot of people just don't want to stand for the bullshit that you have. Like, how many times has Pirate Bay been taken down over the course of like the 17, 18 years that it's been alive on the internet? And it just keeps popping up again.
All they need to do now, and once again, this AI thing is kind of going into that they're just trying to save costs while raking in more money, which also
AI generated is not gonna go well. Might just learn Japanese and pay for generated subtitles. True. Shit, at this point, I'm learning Japanese myself. I know like a not even first grader. I'd say like an elementary school Japanese student's level of like Japanese, where I can listen to certain words and conversations and I can translate them off the top of my head, or I can read a sentence in Japanese and I'll be like, okay, I can read it. I might not be able to translate it, but I can read it. By the way, did you see vids on that? Wait. Oh, Nintendo taking down a bunch of emulators. They didn't take down a bunch of them. They only took down one, and it was Yuzu.
So, goes back into the conversation with people from Funimation.
Honestly, that case was so dumb, though, for them to take down Yuzu. Because their argument was like, oh, the reason why they took down the Yuzu Nintendo emulator... Wait, no, they took down two. It was Yuzu and the one for the 3DS, right? But it was like, oh, the reason why we took down Yuzu... the Yuzu emulator is because it's used to facilitate pirated material. Just like when Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom got leaked 1 week early, right? It got leaked 1 week early. You were able to pirate that game through the Yuzu emulator. So as a result, they said, oh, it's like, yeah, you see, they're facilitating it. Which, for the most part, they don't have the rights to, I guess, take down the emulator itself for that. The problem was the fact that Yuzu emulator themselves taught people how to somewhat pirate websites. They had like a whole guideline from the actual people behind it on how to, do all those things which would eventually lead to pirating the software. So that's why they got cracked down on that one. If it was just like, oh, we have an emulated website, you figure out how to do it yourself, we're not responsible for what you do with our website, that would have been a different story. It's another story when we're like, okay, here's this website. By the way, let me teach you how exactly you can pirate this video, or pirate this game, or pirate this certain software.
Losing their digital libraries, and Funimation's apparently, or not Funimation, Crunchyroll's talking about somehow reimbursing them. It's not confirmed how they're gonna do it, but it does look like there is some good.
Why don't we just get Bloodborne on PC? I don't know. It's probably in development. I'm pretty sure there was a video on this at some point where somebody made a PC port of Bloodborne, like a 1-to-1 exact PC port copy that could go up to 60 frames per second, and then the game got taken down by Sony. And they speculated, oh, it's either because, yes, obviously we're violating their IP, but two, they might be in the process of making a Bloodborne anime themselves.
Good news here, but it's still, the company is trying anyway to be able to make money. And I think that with the problems that the site has, which is like crashes, to when an episode comes out, sometimes it just has no subtitles on it, or, sometimes like just the UI for the site just doesn't work, sometimes it doesn't load right. There's a lot of issues, not even getting into the translation problems. That happens often, and sometimes it makes me wonder if it really is AI translating it. I mean, the site's constantly having issues. So will this AI-generated subtitles work? I don't really think so. I don't think it will. But obviously, it doesn't matter what I think. It's going to happen regardless. But yeah, so if you notice anything janky or weird about your subtitles from Crunchyroll anime, it's probably because of this. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this, let everybody in the know.
Okay, I'll have to find the video.
Happening with all the translations and stuff, and I think that this is very important to talk about. But with that, you all have a fantastic day or night wherever you live. Be safe, stay healthy, and I love you guys.
You too. Okay, let me quickly search my YouTube search history. And then I'll look for this Bloodborne thing that we were talking about, or that I was talking about. Just give me a second while this plays.
One of YouTube's first major content teams, Rooster Teeth. After 21 years...
I know, Rooster Teeth was also behind Death Battle. So it's unfortunate to see them go. I mean, Death Battle has been shit for quite a while now. But, like, they were responsible behind, like, for that whole thing. Of, oh, we're behind Death Battle and all that stuff.
Discovery has announced that it's shutting down Rooster Teeth. Now, they're not getting outright euthanized and going to the Shadow Realm or anything, because there are certain Rooster Teeth projects that will persist past this, but by and large, Rooster Teeth, as you've known them, will cease to operate in the capacity that it has been. With its closure, about 150 full-time employees will be laid off, with additional contractors and content creators taking a huge hit as well. Wishing the employees the best moving forward. I hope they find work elsewhere. Just a pretty sad set of circumstances all around, because I know a lot of people, myself included, have very fond memories of this brand. Rooster Teeth was one of the pillars of internet content creation for gaming for a long time. With series like Red vs. Blue, which were these incredible machinimas that really kind of changed the space for a while and had an unbelievable influence online. I still remember being this soiled diaper baby boy toddler, still drinking milk and having nightmares about cursive handwriting, going into GameStop and seeing a Red vs. Blue DVD for sale there. And I couldn't believe it. My fucking mind exploded out of my ears because I knew it from the internet. And at the time, the internet to me was still this mysterious dimension where, you know, Timmy Turner floats around in the cyberspace on an email. But now I was seeing this piece of internet content I was familiar with in the real world, the corporeal dimension, and I thought it was the coolest shit ever. And it still is extremely impressive what they were able to do, and for so long as well. Achievement Hunter, another absolute colossal success in the gaming space online. Rooster Teeth was just the gold standard for gaming-related content for so long, absolutely crushing it, and it is pretty tragic to see how this story played out for Rooster Teeth in the more recent years. Now, Warner Bros. Has been on this absolute warpath, just leaving mangled corpses in their wake where they're just fucking frying everything they own, and it looks like Rooster Teeth is going to be joining Coyote vs. Acme in their dumpster out back. But unlike Coyote vs. Acme, this one I think a lot of people expected.
Okay, I'm right now looking and I can't find the video. I don't know if it was taken down. But yeah, it was a whole video of like, it was two people. Two people decided to sit down, remake Bloodborne from scratch on Unreal Engine 5. Right? So they remade Bloodborne English. They made Bloodborne on Unreal Engine 5 and had it ready for a PC port. But just before they could release it, it got taken down by PlayStation. And then they interviewed the person who made them, who made the mod, or not the made the mod, made the game. And they said, oh, the reason why they probably took it down was either because, well, again, using their IP, or they might be making a, they might be on their way to make a Bloodborne PC port or some shit like that. I can't find it in my search history though, so I don't know where the video is. And I don't remember the thumbnail, so I don't know who it was.
I just don't think anyone was jump scared by this news. Yes, Warner Bros.
I found a Reddit post. Alright, link it in Discord.
Fire out the wazoo. It seems like they're operating under the assumption of, if we own nothing, surely we can't continue to lose money. But them axing Rooster Teeth and putting them in the Warner Bros. Cemetery, burying them out back, is not shocking. For the last, like, 5 or so years, Rooster Teeth has been really treading water. They've been struggling, and they've got no water wingies to help them. Social Blade only goes as far back as 2021, but you can already see that their views had stagnated and often would decline. Before this, they were an absolute juggernaut in the scene. So starting in 2021, they were averaging between 8 to 10 million views a month.
I joined the Discord? Alright, bet.
In their prime, they were pulling in tens of millions of views per month and tens of thousands of subscribers per month. There's a lot of factors that contributed to this decline, the main ones being just an overall loss of interest from a large chunk of their audience that just went to other channels elsewhere. There's also a ton of controversies that Rooster Teeth kept finding themselves in that they were never able to fully recover from, and a lot of their biggest talent kept leaving them to just go independent and make their own shows and productions. So all of this over time has just led to the current state of Rooster Teeth. It's not flourishing, and it's definitely not profitable. With 150 full-time employees and contractors and content creators, it's losing more money than fucking Madam Web. So it's not surprising that Warner Bros. Made the decision to ultimately just put it to rest. Like, they didn't have many other choices. I guess they could take the 150 full-time employees and just transition them to being door-to-door asbestos sales reps. You'd probably find more money in that than what they were currently finding with the Rooster Teeth brand, which is just sad to see it get to this point. But like I mentioned, it's not the end of everything Rooster Teeth related. They do plan on continuing the Roost Podcast Network for some time here while they evaluate outside interest in acquiring it.
Okay, you joined the server. It says it's waiting for you to verify yourself. Should have gotten a DM from one of the bots.
Grain of salt right now because Warner Bros. Has become infamous for just destroying movies that are pretty much done for the sake of tax write-off, like what they've already done with Batgirl and now Coyote vs. Acme. So there's a good chance that this will verify you. If
you don't verify yourself within an hour, you'll probably get kicked as a result of like, oh, the bot assumes that you're malicious.
So while there is still some Rooster Teeth related content that will survive Judgment Day here, it is still the end of the road for Rooster Teeth itself overall. The general manager of Rooster Teeth, Jordan Levin, made a statement, and I'm going to read this section of it. He said, "We've read the headlines about industry-wide layoffs and closures, and you've heard me give my perspective and updates on the rapidly changing state of media and entertainment during each of our monthly all-hands meetings. Since inheriting ownership and control of Rooster Teeth from AT&T following its acquisition of Time Warner, Warner Bros. Discovery continued its investment in our company, content, and community. Now, however, it's with a heavy heart I announce that Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage." Now, there's a lot more in his statement here, but this is the only titty I'm going to suckle on from it. I think this part of the statement is the most telling about the challenges that they were facing, and it's challenges that anyone from the outside could also see them facing. As consumer behavior was changing, aka viewers choosing different things over Rooster Teeth and just having a lot more competition in the space, they were no longer like the only place for high-quality gaming videos. As the entire digital landscape started to shift, Rooster Teeth kept falling to the wayside, and people were just choosing competitors over them, so they were hemorrhaging their audience, and overall just found it difficult to adapt in the new environment. And then the monetization and advertising changes they make mention of there, I believe the biggest things that affected Rooster Teeth was YouTube's change in how how much money is generated by shorter content. For a while, it didn't really matter how long a video was. What dictated the amount of money it earned was basically just views. But then the focus shifted to longer form content with the addition of mid-roll ads, which starting at 8 minutes, you can start putting in ad breaks. And this led to a lot of the focus on the digital landscape being for the longer form content to reach that 8-minute mark. Rooster Teeth's most popular content was usually sub 8 minutes. Their heaviest hitters that were consistently the bread and butter content, like the animated adventures, Red vs. Blue, Rage Quit, aside from a couple of Rage Quit videos which were more than 8 minutes.
I will feel sorry for Rooster Teeth though, for one big reason. They made the Ruby anime. Well, I think they were behind Ruby. Wait, let me double check. Ruby. And let's see. Yeah, it was by Rooster Teeth. So I feel for those Rooster Ruby fans, I do feel sorry for them.
Usually between like the 1 to 4 minute ballpark for a lot of these. And I just feel like they took a massive financial hit with that because the content they were producing wasn't cheap stuff for the most part. And there's no way they were seeing a return off the ad revenue because the videos were too short to be reaching that like upper echelon of doubloons that you'd make from a YouTube video. So I just think that
the director passed away in season 3 or something. Ever since then the show became ass. They ruined his vision from what I recall. Really? Oh wow, 2015. Which is crazy. So he died around season 3 and there's now 10 seasons of the show. That's kind of crazy.
As they invested more money into these big projects, without increasing the runtime of a lot of them, they weren't seeing a lot of big returns on it, which probably hurt them. And I'm just speculating that that's the change that was probably the biggest thorn in their side, like the most annoying rock in their shoe. But the entire landscape of advertising online and monetization has gone through huge changes since they began. I just feel like that's probably the one that was the most hurtful to them. But anyway, I'll stop speculating on that and instead speculate on something else. So a lot of people have been wondering now with this announcement, what's going to happen to all the Rooster Teeth affiliated channels that are under their umbrellas, things like Funhouse or Slow Mo Guys, things like that, because Rooster Teeth had a lot of other channels outside of just their main one. How will they be affected? I have no fucking clue. It seems like a messy headache to me. Since they're under the Rooster Teeth brand, which is of course owned by Warner Bros. Discovery, which is now pulled the plug on it, taking it off life support. It feels like the other channels are going to have to go independent if they want to keep them going, but I don't think they can just do that. They'll probably have to buy it from Warner Bros., right? Wouldn't that be how it works, considering they just got shut down by Warner Bros.?
My bad.
If they want to go back up without them, they'd need to acquire the rights from them.
I was eating yogurt.
But I also don't really know how all of these inner workings here with
and I wanted to lick the plate
that's
clean.
My guess.
But I didn't want to like you know, I didn't want to show it on camera. So I didn't want to be heard licking something.
Know how that's going to work. But again, I'm just a fucking idiot, so there's a good chance that
okay, thoughts on the video that I sent though. We're gonna watch it after this.
Going forward, but either way, it is sad to see Rooster Teeth shut down after 21 years online and being such a pioneer in the commercial.
Yeah. Okay, before we watch the video, let's read the thread. So I decided to remake Bloodborne from scratch in Unreal Engine 5 since Sony doesn't want to do it. Might take a little while though. This was posted 1 year ago. Which is also around the same time when I saw the video, so yeah, okay. Excuse me. I like how he says, like how the community is like planning to come together and all that stuff. I'm a final year game student, let's see, with a bit of Unreal Engine 5 experience. If you'd like a hand, I'd be happy to help. You see, it's stuff like that. I really do like that. Upvote.
I don't want that Sony shut down the project.
Oh yeah, this is the video! Good shit! Like, I immediately heard that voice and that accent, and I was like, 1000%, this is the video I watched. The fact that there's even a like here. I already liked one part, one of the comments.
But what I really don't want is that Sony continue to strike my video to the point of deleting my YouTube and Twitter channels.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he flew back. He flew back with that repost. Give me a second. Just wanted to make sure I could check some stuff. What's this? Okay.
Bloodborne is in a strange state, and I'm not talking about the Lovecraftian Gothic setting. Despite being a masterpiece, the game itself is somewhat of a black sheep in the FromSoft library. It's one of only 2 games on this list that are platform exclusive, being tied to the PlayStation 4. The other one is Demon's Souls, which, to be fair, had the most limited launch you could ask for, exclusive to the PlayStation 3 on launch, and initially only available in Japan. However, Demon's Souls had an entire modern remake for the PlayStation 5, which unfortunately leaves
Again, funny enough, it's console exclusive.
Bloodborne on its own, sadly abandoned, a 30 frames per second outcast.
I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's because I'm used to playing 30 frames per second games, but like, playing Bloodborne didn't really bother me in terms of the frame rate. There were definitely moments where I was like, okay, the frames are kind of cooked, right? Especially when you fight those abductors, those tall guys with the bags on their back. When you fight those guys, you feel the FPS dropping when they use that one attack that like creates a little dome around them. Them frames will drop from 30 to 15, right? But on average, I don't know, I didn't really feel bothered by the 30 FPS. But maybe all I need to do is play 60 FPS to realize like, oh shit, it's completely wrong.
Well, this leads us.
Elden Ring and Bloodborne have 30 FPS on PlayStation. Oh, Elden Ring and Bloodborne having 30 FPS on PlayStation is criminal. That might also be the reason, because I played Elden Ring on PlayStation 4 on my first playthrough, and I had like, what, more than 200 hours on that. So in my head, the whole 30 FPS thing never really clicked in. Same thing with Sekiro, like it never really clicked in. Even now when I play Elden Ring on PC, I'm playing it at 60 frames per second. Yeah, it feels more smooth, but it doesn't really click too badly into my head that, oh shit, this is a big difference between 30 frames and 60 frames. I don't know what it is.
To the story of how 2 ordinary men from France had a hunter's dream to bring Bloodborne back to the waking world. Their attempt to recreate the game in Unreal Engine 5, and how Sony said delete this, and struck down their trailers.
Away! Away!
Away, be gone, foul beast! Let's see, I used to be like that until I played on PC. Clicked faster for me because I found it easier to read things. I think, look, I noticed a difference between 30 and 60 FPS, right? When I played 60 FPS, no, I played 30 FPS on my PlayStation, had 200 hours, and then I went on vacation with my best friend and her boyfriend, and he had Elden Ring on his PS5. So I booted it up on PS5 and I was like, okay, everything is much smoother. Everything is like much faster. I can process things much quicker. This is how 60 frames is like. I was like, oh shit. Okay. And then maybe because I'm now used to that from playing it on the PS5, once I hopped to PC, my brain didn't recognize that much of a difference anymore. Maybe I might boot it up on PlayStation and then I'll boot it up on PC and then I'll contrast the two to see if it's like that like big of a thing for me. Although what I will say, while playing Resident Evil 2 today, because I was recording the video, as I was recording Resident Evil 2 today, the graphics, ray tracing, the lighting, the gore, top tier, amazing graphics. What quality, what FPS is Resident Evil 2? Because that shit is kind of crazy. It can go up to 120 FPS. That's like beautiful, absolutely crazy. You're yelling when you were recording the game, yeah. That's how I've lost a bit of my I lost a bit of my voice. Yeah, I'm kind of squeamish. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to have to censor a lot. I'm going to have to censor a lot of that video. I'm not done with the game, of course. I'm gonna break it up into like what, 3 episodes. Because I think it takes like 6 hours to beat the game. So 2 hours each, or at least 2 videos or some shit like that. So yeah, I'm going to have to censor a lot of the game, but I'm going to have an uncensored version on my for the memberships. Just because, yeah, of course, you know what. Let's see. I'm looking forward to these horror videos. Amnesia game is gonna hit hard. Oh yeah, because I have to play Amnesia. The Walking Dead, Resident Evil, Amnesia. I forgot what other horror games I have access to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to those games, for sure. I'm almost done with Ace Attorney. I decided to take a break from it because I was recording like back to back to back to back. So I'm like on Ace Attorney 3. I'm on Ace Attorney 3. And I decided, okay, I'm gonna take a break on that one. Decided to play Superliminal because it's like, oh, you can finish the game in 3 hours. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. And I finished Superliminal in one recording. So I was like, okay, great. There's that. And then the next day I was like, okay, Resident Evil 2. So I picked that shit up. I don't know how far I am in terms of the story. My first recording was 3 hours long. So I'm either halfway or just like 1/4 or 1/3 of the way through with the game. Either ways. Tomorrow I'm gonna continue recording the episodes though.
I'm Maxime. I was a taxman before, but I wasn't happy. So 2 years ago, I said to my wife, this is the right moment to quit. So I decided to quit my job and focus on our game, Bloody Doctor.
I'm Damien. I was a forensic scientist. Yes. I quit because, like Maxime, I wasn't happy. So I focused myself on game development.
This is Maxime and Damien, who's
That is so interesting to have and to be like, oh, I wasn't happy making money as a, what is this thing called again? As a forensic scientist or a tax breaker.
meeting story is quite extraordinary. Both of them independently quit their jobs to pursue game development and eventually crossed paths at a French video game contest in 2020. Damien sent me this old video link to the moment Maxime made his finalist speech, which was the first time his original game was revealed to the world. Side note, I think this video embarrassed Maxime. But the truth is, this moment is the reason they met. After Damien saw Maxime's presentation, he reached out and offered his help. But what exactly is Bloody Doctor? And what does it have to do with a Bloodborne remake?
I mean, just looking off the trailer on its own, it kind of does look very Bloodborne-esque.
And 2 years ago,
It looks like a top-down Bloodborne.
Maxime to make Bloody Doctor. That's our game. Took our inspiration from Bloodborne, and the game is pretty difficult.
I can say it's between Bloodborne, Diablo, and Max Payne for narration, because I really love the direct narration, very impactful of Max Payne, for example. Very different that Elden Ring or Dark Souls narration. You need to.
The gothic look on Bloodborne is so good, true,
really
and
different.
unique.
And the isometric view reminds us some Diablo. We made like the extraction system where you need to collect, you need to harvest organs, and with that you have your character progression, RPG system, you know. But after that, it's really close to Souls-like. You have some parry system, you have some bosses, you know.
Before speaking to them, I wasn't sure if Bloody Doctor was a codename for their Bloodborne remake, but as they explained, they are two separate projects. Bloody Doctor is their first attempt at game design, and the incorporation of certain Souls-like mechanics show that they enjoy these games. But just how passionate are they?
I have always been obsessed by Bloodborne. There is an atmosphere and an direction that obsessed me from the first leak trailer, called Project Beast, you know? I think the art direction and the atmosphere, it's really great. I really love the design.
I need
of the
to find a
character.
girlfriend who's into cosplays and then dress up as Bloodborne characters. Same. Say, I think everybody wants a cosplay girlfriend, or every anime fan wants a cosplay girlfriend. And to be honest, it's like understandable. It's like it makes sense, guys. Okay, there's attractive anime women. It'd be nice to have them in real life and to smash them. And then here behold, my wife or my girlfriend, who is into cosplay and doesn't mind having her cheeks clapped. So it's like a win-win.
The armor sets are really beautiful. But
Gothic
you know, I
cute
really
girl
love
is good, but
Lovecraft.
like gothic Bloodborne character, who would she even cosplay as? What's her name? Elaine? I think that's her name. Ellen the Crow. Yeah, is she gonna cosplay as this woman? Or is she gonna cosplay as the doll?
And it's the
Or
aesthetic.
Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. I forgot about her as
Yeah,
well.
atmosphere for me. I know that players really want to have a PC version, so and this is a message to say to Sony. That's why I write this. Okay, Sony, you don't want, so I'm going to make the game because I really want to see a Bloodborne with beautiful graphics because I see the game we have this art direction is so beautiful. I don't know if you played Demon Souls remake on PS5, but the game is so beautiful. I really love the animations. I really love the sound design. I really
it's
want
made
to
from
have a
Unreal
remake
Engine
like this.
5, right?
The completion of work on the Bloody Doctor project in February of this year has led us to this point, with an
let's see, Maria and those two, I'll pay for it, just wear it. Bro, this is what, bro, I swear, God is doing this on purpose. He does not want me to earn money, right? Reason why is because he knows once I get a girlfriend, he knows exactly what I plan to do with that money. And he's like, nah, I'm not giving you that money because I know what you're gonna do with it. But I'm like, come on, guy, come on. Okay, because all I want is to get a girlfriend, alright? Get the money. And bro, I would even have a personal tailor at this point. The amount of clothes I would be like outsourcing, commissioning for cosplay or for sexual reasons. Like, God, I would at that point have a personal tailor. I'll just send the picture to the tailor and then just be like, yep, make that, give it to my wife. Yes.
An unofficial Bloodborne.
Like, I swear, she would have more clothes than I would have clothes at that point.
Remake attempt.
Well, my time will come. It'll happen. My dream will come true.
And an entire game's worth of experience under their belts.
Where we start Bloodborne
We be decorating partners like Christmas tree? Yeah, very much. Dress up darling.
remake. It was after a lot of negotiation with publishers about Bloody Doctor. We were almost ready to sign a contract with, and they said to us, we will write you next week. But I couldn't stay a week without doing anything, so I said to Damien, okay, I will remake Bloodborne during this time. And I started to model the enter, make some animations. Then 1 week later, the publisher said finally, it's a no. I was so upset. I decided to focus on this Bloodborne remake, and then 2 weeks more after that, I delivered this video of Central Yarnam that became viral. What we want is to deliver a demo of Bloodborne remake, not something really long, at least Central Yarnam with two fort bosses. So that's something we can make in not a really long time, and after that we can focus on Bloody Doctor.
I think people will be wondering how much has just been ported directly from Bloodborne in your project, how much of it is done from scratch.
Everything is made from scratch. The only thing is, which is imported is the sound design that I found on Reddit. But everything is made from scratch. The model, I made the model, the enemy model.
That means you remade the animations as well. And they look very accurate to the actual game. I'm impressed.
I made the enter model. I made all the animations. Everything's made from scratch except some sound design.
That's incredible. It genuinely looks so good. I can't believe it.
Thank you, man.
It's just the both of you.
Yes, both of.
And look, I don't understand why Sony took this down. Honestly, Sony could just hire these people. Just hire them and you're good. That's all.
Yes.
As exciting as this project is, I was very curious as to what the end goal was and how the pair would respond to the copyright strikes from Sony.
I'm afraid, that Sony again strike me, and you're really exciting about this project, but this project can kill you in a certain way. So I really want that Sony send a clear cease and desist letter if they want that we stop, and don't delete and strike videos sometimes, that it results in the removal of our channel. It's really important. We don't want.
Wait, so when they strike them, it's in the name of copyright, right? I was trying to see what loopholes they would have under legal grounds to say, oh no, you can't strike our video. You can send us a cease and desist, but you can't strike down the video. I want to see if there's a legal loophole for that.
I want to make the game entirely, but only a demo, and it's also a challenge for us, for Damien and I.
They could have done, see, what they could have done was remake Bloodborne without remaking Bloodborne. Wait. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I think, yeah, maybe the reason why Sony's constantly on their ass, because it seems as if while they're remaking Bloodborne, Sony might think, oh, they're doing this for the purpose of taking away views, taking away purchases, because you can still buy Bloodborne, right? Taking away purchases and or functioning as direct competition to the actual Bloodborne game that is out. Let's see, what they could have done is remake Bloodborne without remaking Bloodborne, like Lies of P. Not more Bloodborne, but I mean like more Bloodborne-esque. True, but I think they just want to make Bloodborne. But they could definitely make a game very much like it, like heavily inspired, like Eliza P.
To make
Although at that point, then I would really wonder how the cease and desist would look like.
something really ambitious, we learn so much because it's really interesting to decompose the game, to analyze every animations, every game design aspect.
And we spent 2 years on UE4, and we wanted to dig in more in UE5.
Yes, exactly. It was the opportunity to switch to UE5 too, because Bloody Doctor is on UE4.
I can see the tweet that had the video taken down. Was a YouTube video removed as well?
Yeah, the two of them. The video was deleted on YouTube.
By Sony?
Yeah, by Sony. It's not Sony, it's the agency. They subtract an agency.
What I understood from that is Sony outsources their copyright enforcement to a third-party agent.
Which most companies do. You'll get copyright claimed by a certain company, and you're like, this isn't the actual company. Like, I remember when I got copyright claimed for a Nintendo song. It was like a Super Mario song. No, it was what is it, Sonic the Hedgehog. And I was like, no, this isn't Sega copyright claiming me. But so I contested it, of course, but it might just be a subcontract agency.
See on YouTube, and they were the ones who issued these copyright takedowns.
Just right now, I'm so glad for this kind of result. So much love about this project, about people. We really love what we did. Actually, it's so amazing. It's tomorrow. Sony said an email to us with a cease and desist letter. It's not the end of the world. It was a really great experience for now.
Again, all
So
they
what's
could
the
really
ideal-
do is just hire these people. Look, it's just 2 people making an entire game. You could just hire them, have them make all of Bloodborne, pay them, like, compensate them well, and then boom, you get all the results of you get all the rewards of people hyping up your franchise even more again, because everybody loves Bloodborne. So a lot of people can hop onto Bloodborne, get more sales and all that stuff. And you didn't even have to do any of the work.
The outcome of all this, as cool as it would be to have a fan-made Bloodborne remake in a modern game engine, I still think the ideal outcome is obvious. We want Sony to revisit Bloodborne in some...
Every time I have hope, every time I'm disappointed, it seems like I have to continue this mission to deliver Bloodborne on PC. But why, Sony? Why did you delete my Yarnum teaser video if you're doing nothing? Yeah. I'm positive it's in the works. Blue Points will remake Bloodborne. And it'll be out for the PS5 Pro. I hope so. Wait, PS5 Pro? Nigga, put that shit on PC! Bro, put that shit on PC. Don't put it on the fucking PS5 Pro. Or at least put it on the PS5 Pro and PC. Cause I know I'm not buying a PS5 just to replay Bloodborne for fucking, I don't know, bro. I'm not doing all that.
some shape or form, whether it's a remaster...
It's Sony, they won't do that. I mean, but they did it for Spider-Man and God of War 2018, God of War 4. So they did it for Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and God of War 4. And very soon they're going to probably do it for God of War Ragnarok as well. It took 3 years for them to port it. I don't care how long I have to wait. If you're going to make a Bloodborne port, put it on the PS5, put it on PC as well. I don't care how long I have to wait. I will wait, and I will get it back.
A remake or a 60 frames per second upgrade PC port, anything would be great. Channels like Digital Foundry proved years ago that running Bloodborne on the base PlayStation
Like, imagine playing Bloodborne on a randomizer. That would be nice.
4 has built-in variable frame pacing issues, on top of the fact that it's already a 1080p 30fps capped game. And additionally, the game being restricted to one platform means a huge portion of the FromSoft fanbase have never been able to buy the game.
Which is unfortunate, because people hype the game up as if it is the best, one of, if not the best Souls game out there. Everyone's like, you're not a real Souls fan if you haven't played Bloodborne. Bloodborne is better than every other Souls game. Yeah. So I feel sorry for those people. Let's see, Demon Souls didn't get a port either, sad. Actually, I'm curious. Safe to say it's never gonna go on. When was this? 3 months ago? Is it say? Oh, this is just a question. It's been what, 2 years? No response. Only rumors. Guess we can kiss it goodbye. I'm not buying a PS5 for a single game that requires a subscription to play it online. True. That's one of the reasons why I'm not like so eager to get a PS5. Oh, the only games I could think of getting a PS5 for: Spider-Man 2. Which will eventually come to PC. So it's Spider-Man 2, Demon Souls, and then GTA 5. 2 of them most likely will come to PC eventually. And then there's like, what? Wait, Spider-Man and... Yeah, Spider-Man and GTA 6 coming to PC eventually. And then it's just Demon Souls. I'm not buying a PS5 just for Demon Souls.
Yo!
Chill.
I'd like to share some good news that has happened since this interview. Maxime and Damien, after having a rough start in the gaming industry and being rejected by publishers,
I'm good with my PS5, PC. I ain't getting no PS5. Same. At this point, I don't know. It's like if I have the expendable income to get a PS5, I'll get it. Right? So I can play Spider-Man 2 or some shit like that. Like, I'll get it. But on average, I think I'm good. I don't think I need a PS5. It's like playing Elden Ring on PC is by far has been the most fun experience I've had on PC or with the game itself, because of the fact that I can do things with mods, randomizer mods, carrying combo warriors, convergence, you know, seamless co-op. Like, I have had so much fun with these mods, and there's more mods out there that I can just forever cycle through with Elden Ring. I can have as much fun as I want. There's different, like, Convergence isn't the only one. There's also Elden Ring Forged, which is another, like, overhaul mod with its own bosses and stories and weapons and items and yada yada yada. Like, there's so many things I can do on PC that I can't do on consoles. I'm like, I find no reason to get a console anymore.
have decided to...
I'm a huge PlayStation fan, as you guys know. I have a PS1, 2, 3, 2 PSPs, 1 PS5, PS4. So it's like, wait, what did I say? A PS5? I meant a PS3. But yeah, I've had 1 PS1, I had 2 PS2s. Wait, no, I had 3. I had 1 PS1, 3 PS2s, 2 PSPs, like 1 PS3, 1 PS4, and 1 PS Vita. I'm like, I've been a PlayStation fan since as long as I can remember. But like, I'm not getting a PS5 just for like 2 games. Especially if they're gonna come out to PC and I can just wait. Like, I'm not doing that. PS4 for my dad has a special place in my heart. PC Master Race was right all along. Yeah, they were.
to sell...
Especially because, again, paying for PlayStation Plus, you have to pay for an online subscription, a monthly online subscription, just to play online. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, do you know how shocked I was? How jarring it was for me to download Guilty Gear Strive on my PC and play the game without requiring an online subscription. I was like, what? My mind has forever been changed. And then also realizing, booting up Elden Ring for the first time without the mods, like when I first booted it up. And I saw I could interact with the multiplayer without paying for an online service, a monthly online service. I was like, fuck it, why would I go back? Why would I go back to console if I can just do this, where I can play on PC, I get mods, I can have any frame rate that I want, especially because, again, there's mods to uncap the frame rate for Elden Ring. And then also, like, I don't have to pay a monthly subscription. Why would I go back?
Self-published their original game, Bloody Doctor.
That's why I hate Sony. Like, I like the PS4, but not Sony. Subscriptions for online have always been crazy to me. That shit is madness. Blame Microsoft. Yeah. Blame Xbox for
Steam,
doing that
and
shit.
it is currently available to be wishlisted. I would like to give...
And now Xbox is going down under. Why did I say that like a Australian? But they're going down under.
A special thank you to Maxime and Damien for agreeing to talk to me, especially in their second language, because unfortunately, my French is not yet sufficient.
Yeah, he's really good at French.
No. Je ne parle pas très bien le français. J'apprends encore.
Oh.
Je suis sûr que tu parles mieux anglais que mon français.
C'est pas mal déjà. Ah, it's good.
Ok.
T'as appris où?
Oh, j'ai appris en France.
Okay.
J'ai...
Fuck Xbox, fuck them greens. Whoa, chill. Chill on the color green. But indeed, fuck Xbox.
J'ai vécu à Montpellier l'année dernière
Montpellier.
pendant 6 mois.
Oh.
Oui.
Maxime habite très proche de Montpellier.
Yeah, I am Toulouse.
Ah
Je
ouais.
sais pas si tu connais. My English is very limited, so I cannot explain more.
Oh no, your English is so good. I could never have done this whole interview in French, trust me. Your English is very good.
Oh, thank you.
All my homies hate the greens. Bro, I'm gonna keep representing green. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Green will always be my color, okay? Your YouTube channel profile picture is all purple. Mine is all green. I'm chilling. Jesus Christ.
What's up, everybody? Fornitron here, and today we're talking about how I'm right, and I'm still right, and I'm always gonna be right. Let's get into this.
Whoa! That is enough. 259 likes to 1.3 thousand dislikes. I'm not watching this video, I'm sorry. Yeah. Dislike buttons exist for a reason. Thank fucking God. Yeah, I'm glad we're not doing that. Where's my cable so we can play the Elden Ring Randomizer? Holy shit. 1.3 thousand dislikes to 259 likes. No. See, this is why the dislike button was a good thing, and it sucks that they removed it. You can tell if there's scams or there's some shady shit going on just by looking at the dislike rate, right? A lot of people will just vent their frustrations. So, oh, this shit is ass. This shit is just clickbait. Dislike bomb it. Then I can hop in, I can see that bullshit and say, nah, I'm good, thanks. Out here, I was thinking, oh, maybe it's an actual legitimate thing, but no, not at all. Okay, while this loads up. God damn it. Let's see. I am very much looking forward to the DLC, but I need to actually prepare myself for it. Like, I actually have to have like a proper save file for the DLC, because I cannot play mods until June, and then the DLC comes out and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I forgot it. Oh my god, like pog face. Like, no. Right, do y'all ever have like, do you ever get like weird messages from people that you don't talk to anymore? It's like, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just got a random text from my ex-girlfriend, and she's like, dude, we broke up. I'm like, yeah, we broke up like 3 years ago. Like, what? I was so confused. I was like, are you talking about us? Or are you talking about like, oh, you got a boyfriend and now you and your boyfriend broke up? And if so, what does that have to do with me? I was so confused. I was genuinely confused. Oh. But hey, life is weird. Life is one funny motherfucker. A true comedian, you gotta love him. You gotta trust him. I might be bugging. I swear, Kendrick Lamar's Duckworth lives in my head rent-free. The amount of times I reference that one specific line of, oh, life is one funny motherfucker. It's, yeah. That Kendrick Lamar's music lives in my head rent-free for the most part. This is the randomizer. Let's see. All of these are like faith. None of these are like intelligence. And none of these are useful. Like Elden stars, okay, I guess. Shit's kinda ass. The only good one is like Lightning Fortification and then maybe Scarlet Aeonia. Even then, Scarlet Aeonia is not really that great, you know?
May the golden...
Oh, you're here. Okay, where did we end off last time? Oh yeah, we're trying to access the Atlas Plateau. Because from the Atlas Plateau, we can then go and do Radon. Fight Radon, whoever's going to be randomized in his place.
Hello.
Yo, Raya, baby girl, how you doing?
Please. Over here.
What are you wearing? Is that Nefeli's outfit?
It's rather chilly here, isn't it?
Yeah, because of what you're wearing.
Sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need some, only he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own, I shall find another. Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Sure. See, Raya's a sweet girl, so I don't mind doing the quest for her. She's one of the only two characters in the game that has a happy ending in terms of Elden Ring. One of the only two. It's her and Nefeli. Everyone else, shitty. The hell? What's going on? YouTube is not receiving an... Oh, is it because of this? Is it because I decided to limit my RAM? Let me do that.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? Ah, that necklace, what? Show me, and I'll consider parting ways. I'm not in love with you. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes.
700? I'm not gonna lie.
Bitch, put you up to this, eh? Damn it.
You got steel balls, I got spiked ones. Okay, my balls are better.
Why ain't it me? Why ain't it ever?
For Raya, worth it. By the way, is my YouTube still like... Can you guys watch it, or is something going on? Because on my screen it's like, oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to stream smoothly. So I hope you guys can still watch everything as is.
The thug should be rest, please. Oh yes, thank you kindly. Did I forget? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith seek stalwart tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
The Wakazashi.
Brave tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm most tarnished. Are doomed to wander the outskirt, that you are no ordinary tarnished. The volcano manor will fill.
Alright, thank you. Ooh, Dragon Ball Blessing? Convenient. Convenient indeed. Oh, thank you. Alright. Wait, but it's a... Ugh, it's fate. Okay, I just need... You know what? I don't even care about the stat... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to change the song. Like, I don't even really care about, like, getting... What is it? Faith? I just need enough. Just enough faith for me to use Flame Grant Me Strength. That's all I need. Oh, you see... The God Slayer Greatsword! Interesting. Okay, while I'm here, let me change the music. Let me just quickly open up my YouTube studio as well. Okay. Like, while I'm happy that I got the God Slayer Greatsword, it's also unfortunate because I don't have the stats to wield it. Ugh, my back. Okay. Right, today, well, I plan to stream for like 2 hours. I'm still going to have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the live stream at 2 hours in. Because I need to get rest so that I can record more videos tomorrow. How the fuck am I supposed to hit that shit? Not interested. Gotta record more videos tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna end the live stream like 2 hours in, somewhere around there. At least before I end the live stream, what I wanna... Oh, Godskin Noble. Okay. One thing I wanna do before I end the live stream is at least kill one demigod. I kinda wanna make that the goal. One demigod per stream. Blame it on the alcohol. Thank you. Yup. These motherfuckers are snipers. You know what? I'll open it. If it means Deathblight, Rolling Magma. I think that is a spell? I think Rolling Magma is a spell, not an incantation. Shit, I have... Hello? Fucking shit life. Welcome to Elden Ring, where we have fuckery on top of fuckery. Oh, you said you didn't like this place? Well, too damn bad. We got more fuckery. In the form of Kayla dogs, sniper lobsters, giant birds, smaller birds, dogs. Dogs with rot, imps, revenants, the royal revenant. I'm sure you'll love it here, in the lands between. It's a one-way trip, and no, you can never go back. A land where all the citizens are cursed. Because the god of this world lost her only son. Well, it wasn't her only son. She's still batshit insane, by the way. Then she got crucified by an entity that I guess is more powerful than God? Fuck, I don't know. We got Kayla dogs. I didn't think I was gonna make that jump. I was just trolling. Like, what broke the bridge? Like, actually no, most likely the war. The war between the Golden Order and Caria Manor. It's probably what broke the bridge. I'm not gonna lie, the Golden Order has just been in way too many wars. Oh lord. They had a war with dragons. They had a war with snakes. They had a war with the magicians. They had a war with the giants. Like, I swear, bro. The Golden Order is just the UK. They're fighting everybody for fucking colonialist. I don't know. They're hella determined, though. And to be fair, they did win most of their matches. I think the only one they were in a stalemate with was the Carian sorcerers. And so they had to come up with a truce where Radagon would marry Queen Renala in order to have peace between the two lands. But still, America just wanted smoke with everyone. Right? I guess that is the lands between. The land between. Oh! Immediate frostbite? Holy smokes. Holy smokes, my cut is insane. Shout out to my barber dog. Okay, what do you have? Just as I get frostbitten, this helps with frostbite. Catch flame. Okay. Holy smokes, my cut is insane. Shout out to my barber dog. Okay, Atlas Plateau. I wonder who's gonna take place of Magma Warmer car. Oh, one thing I definitely want to try, for sure, 100%. One thing I want to try 100% is like a randomizer with seamless co-op. A seamless co-op randomizer, one. Convergence mod and seamless co-op. And also carrying combo warriors and seamless co-op. Silver pickle valve. I just really want to try a lot of seamless co-ops when it comes to Elden Ring. Stop it. Stop it. Oh yeah, and I remember recently watching a video, more information about the 2-Mad situation. That kind of rhymed. But apparently that guy Jameski, the guy who was throwing accusations at 2-Mad and all that shit. Ooh! Morgoth's Remembrance, nice. That nigga Jameski was kind of full of some shit. I can't lie. Like, apparently in the court document, remember when he was discussing, oh, he had a bunch of restraining orders against 2-Mad and all that stuff, right? So, there was a YouTuber by the name of Henry Resilience, and he basically looks at, like, court documents and stuff like that. He covered Destiny's divorce, the divorce between XQC and his girlfriend Adept. Like, he's constantly in the mix, researching these topics, right? And in the court document against 2-Mad, he found one thing that was completely strange. It seems like in the court document, ooh, fuck, I'm gonna come back down for that. In the court document that he had against 2-Mad, he showed the court pictures of 2-Mad with guns to try and convey the fact that 2-Mad is a threat or some shit like that. But the weird thing was, those guns that he was showing were absolutely fake. They were all BB guns. But Jameski was showing them as if they were real guns to try and imply that 2-Mad is a dangerous person. Which is kind of wild for me to think about. Like, wow. Okay, sleazy. Sleazy much? So somehow he was able to get those restraining orders. There was also one part of the restraining order where he's like, I was fearful of my life because 2-Mad threatened to send a SWAT to TwitchCon while I was there, bringing a threat to my life and all that stuff. Like, I'm too afraid to go to TwitchCon. But there were also images of him at TwitchCon. So how are you going to tell the police one thing, oh, I'm afraid to go there, I fear for my life, but then also then go there? Knowing that apparently there's somebody there that makes you fearful for your life. It's like, alright guy. Ooh, yeah. My bad. Moon 7, I'll take it. Man, this OST really makes me miss playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Or playing the Sonic Mega Collection. Why are there so many of your kind over here? Like, all you're doing is just replacing the bats. Ugh, and they can climb stairs too. This is great. Ooh. Okay. I can change my specs twice. It travels up the stairs? What the fuck? This guy is gonna dick eat me to the end of the earth. Your purpose in life is to be in that chat blowing a dick daily. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should... Speaking of low tier god, I now have another... I have another reason why I want to get Tekken 8 now. I found out what low tier god's Tekken 8 username is. And a part of me just wants to like play the game so I can troll him. Because apparently if you whoop his ass, especially if you whoop him like 3-1, or if you beat him like at any rate, right? If you just beat him, he immediately blocks you. Because he just can't handle losing. Which I find hilarious. That sounds like gold free. It is gold free. Alright, so we fought the regular Godfrey. We fought the regular Godfrey. Oh, the regular Godfrey. So it's nice to have Godfrey now. Just based on that spawning noise. Uh-oh. Because no other boss spawns. Oh, intelligence not... Alright, thank you. No other boss in this game spawns like that. Every boss in this game spawn... Or like... It's either already there, or like Sewer Moog sounds like an ominous, glowy, like misty aura when he spawns in. So just hearing that, the sound of gold, or the sound of gold, but the sound of like the Golden Order incantations, I was like, yeah, that has to be Godfrey. No one else in the game summons like that. Much to my knowledge, at least. I think I can use the Dark Moon Greatsword now. Yup. Okay, that means I just need to upgrade it now. It's nice getting more knowledgeable about Elden Ring the more you play it. Not just in terms of gameplay, but in terms of lore as well. Like, it really makes me happy. It's like, you're really invested into the game, and the more you know, the more it shows. I wonder what dragon's gonna swoop in from the sky. We found... Oh yeah, which reminds me, I'm gonna have to go kill the Lanciax a second time. Kakarus. Alright, who is our dragon of choice? Abdullah, okay. One tap? Okay. Hey, it kind of makes sense for it to be Abdullah too. Because when you knock Fortisex's health to a certain degree, she runs away. So same thing with Abdullah. When you knock Abdullah's health to a certain degree, it runs away. I don't know what gender Abdullah is. All I know is like Fortisex is male and Lanciax is female. I don't know about any other dragon. Yep. See, once you knock their health to a certain point, they just run away. So Abdullah and Fortisex, they're the same in that regard. Okay, there's a Tibia Mariner up top. So I should probably deal with that one right there. And then after I deal with the Tibia Mariner, then I will go fight what's this one guy's name? General Star Scourge Radon. Again, Star Scourge, such a fucking cool ass name. Like, not even Radon, Scourge of the Stars. Star Scourge Radon. Strongest of the demigods. Is there anything in there? Ooh. Wow. Oh shit. Oh no, oh no. Shit. Yeah. Royal Revenant is a difficult boss. I won't lie, like this is the type of boss that even speedrunners hate. No-hit runners hate. Randomizers hate. Like, yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. You see why people don't like the Royal Revenant? And it takes good damage. The fastest way to hurt it is to heal, but I'm an intelligence build. I don't have faith. Shit. Okay, good to know that it causes them to like chain run. Oh shit. Okay, oh. Did not know that this was one of those bosses. Yep. Okay, I did not know it was one of those bosses where like while they're staggered or posture broken, a hit would wake them up from it. Like there's some dragons or some NPCs that can get staggered, you can land a few hits before you can get the riposte in. But to be fair, my opportunities were also kind of like slim because of the poison. Oh, fucking, oh my days. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. They're so annoying to fight. Like, how fortunate for me that I get attacked by an NPC. Oh my. I'd rather deal with the grafted scion than this bullshit. Oh my. You know what? Yeah, shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go for the riposte. Let me just go for the riposte. Get that ass banned. Recharged. Shit! Ugh. Delayed attacks, man. breathe. It's not even that deep. It's just an annoying boss to deal with. Like, if I was doing a hitless run and this guy was involved, I would quit game so fucking fast. Just come on! I tried to go for the post, for the riposte. Fun Kitty, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. I'm trying to go for the riposte. All right. Change your hoodie. I wash it very frequently, every 2 days. So, nah, I don't feel like it. Oh my... I hate... Oh my... I'd rather take that than... There we go. Whew. All that for a somber 5. Jeez. It's cool though. Now that I've unlocked Atlas Plateau, that means I can go fight Radon. It's midnight right now. Okay. Let's see. A boss that I need to confront? Okay, let me first get the thing for Red Mane Castle. But a boss I need to go confront is Lanciax at Aghill Lake. My nose itches. Hello! Oh, Dragonkin Soldier. Smithing oh wow, thank you for the Smithing Stone 1. Could really do a lot with this. Radon and Melania locked in stalemate, then the Scarlet Ron blooms.
Welcome, dear Caster. Well valued.
Have I already talked to you? No, I haven't. 2 and 5 might be useful. I'll come back to you. Actually, no, I don't need to. I have your bell bearing. Okay. Somber 2 and 5. which I could use. Kaled Waypoint Runes. Somber 2 and 5. I can use that for the Dark Moon Greatsword. I hate how difficult it is to find that one hole in the floor. Oh, hello! No, fuck it, I'll come back. I'll come back to y'all. Is that Ag Heal? I see fire, so probably. It's either Ag Heal or... Yep, it's Ag Heal. I will deal with you later. Bone Peddler. Order healing. Of causality, hold flame protect me. Hall of Shrubbery. That one is actually kind of useful. Yeah, the Hall of Shrubbery. It's the more useful one. Alright, let's see how difficult Grail is. Reaper, welcome back. That was absolutely... That's the damage I'm doing? Nah, whoa. Yeah, I'm like... You know what? I mean, it's something. I mean, it's something. Oh, I'm getting stuck on the wing. Okay, lead. Oh, man. Any Millennia? Nope. Unfortunately, yeah. Nah, we're... Fuck! Oh, all that damage just to be one-tapped. But fortunately, no Millennia sightings. Although we're going to go fight Radon, so I wonder if she's going to be there. I hope she isn't. But good to know I can do that much damage to the Agheel Dragon. Oh, shit. I'm making an overpowered soldier of Godric mod. He's got Death Blight and Scarlet Rot. And let's see, I made him have a waterfowl animation. Why Death Blight? Actually, no, never mind. I know what Death Blight. But like, damn. Isn't there already that one overpowered Soldier of Godric mod that exists? Oh my day. Like, I was doing so good at first, and now I'm just struggling. Let's see. Yeah, but he can summon Rot Knights this time. He runs, let's see, he runs around like Malekith. I was gonna be like, why though? I guess with these mods aren't lore accurate. I was gonna say, like, a Soldier of Godric with clean Rot Knights, they would basically be enemies at that point. That was okay. An early dodge. You gotta meme the worst boss into the best? I mean, fair. Getting one shot is not pleasant. He does so much damage, yep. All of his moves are guaranteed one shot. So at this point, I'm supposed to fight this boss hitless. Because literally any hit is death. Oh, come on, you're gonna... Oh, fucking brother. Holy shit. Just stay still. Hello? Oh my god. Bro, stay to the floor. Yep, I early rolled. Just a constant flying around. I'm going to need to upgrade my Dark Moon Greatsword so I can do more, you know? So I can actually hurt these. I can do Frostbite too. Bro, how do you even avoid that? They jump back. I like the little Easter egg of the dark moon of the Moonlight Greatsword in every game. True. Maybe rush forward? The problem is it jumps back and shoots at its feet. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to do that. Oof. Oh, come on! Where is it? Oh, you know what? I'm not even. Come over here. You're gonna fall to your... Okay. Okay, if that's the case, then round table. I most likely have a bell bearing that has smithing 5. Yeah, it's a randomizer. Okay, smithing 4 and 5. That's a smithing 1. Smithing 2. Smithing 2. Smithing 3. Smithing 2. I have smithing 5s. It's just a matter of buying one. Even the mimic tears here. Nice. Buy the mimic tier? I don't know. Okay, so I just need smithing 4. Let's see. Could do very well. Yeah, he could, I know. But hold on. And then time to adjust my physics flask. Boost the magic of charged attacks. I want to see how magic is gonna do against Ague. Yeah, okay. But that was really good for a first attempt. Okay. We have got our weapon of choice here. Yeah, that's doing much better than I expected for what is this, +3, +4? Yeah. Much better than I expected. Now if I had something like, oh, flame grant me strength as well. If I had like a plus flame grant me strength, I think I'd be doing really good damage. Oh my. Okay, I got bitch slapped. Alright. But again, TK, welcome. Hope you're not doing good. Are you just not gonna use your gamepad? What are you talking about? I use it. Like, today I was recording. Well, not today, because it's midnight. Yesterday I was recording, Resident Evil 2. And then when I'm done with Resident Evil 2, I'll jump onto Resident Evil 3 and also what is it? The Walking Dead Amnesia. Hope you're not. Wait, did I say hope you're not doing good? My fault. My fault. There we go. You got multiplayer. I'm about to hop on. What? Oh wait. One Cerulean Crack Tier, great for magic since I can buy Comet Azure. And then Smithing 4. I think I needed that, right? I needed Smithing 4. Perfect. I'm gonna hop on with Shuri's Demon. Let's see, he's my only strength and faith build. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we found the remembrance of Morgoth on the floor. See what's inside it.
Holy, fine. You have allowed to become the thing as much.
Thank you.
Become.
What am I even gonna put here? Spells consume less if nah. I don't know what I plan. Yeah, I'll just do this one to raise maximum FP for now until I find something. Okay, Flame of the Red Mains or Curved Sword and Talisman. I think I'll go with that. But yeah, I use my Xbox Game Pass. I just haven't played any of the Xbox Game Pass games on stream. I'll probably start doing that tomorrow.
Well,
or once I'm done with this randomizer. Like once I've beaten the Elden Beast or the person that's supposed... Shit, I need Smithing 5. Fuck. It's fine. Once I'm done with my randomizer, then 100% I'll just hop on to another game on the Xbox Game Pass. I'll find a good one though. Llama Life recommended that I do... I guess he didn't recommend it, but he did say something about... What is it, Gotham Knights? So I might just do that one as well. We'll try different games. Starfield is not one I'm gonna try. The Arkham games are great. I agree. I love the Arkham games, but like I heard bad reception about Gotham Knights. So that's why I'm gonna like play it to see what it's about, yada yada yada, you get the gist. And once I'm done with that one, we'll see what other games on the Xbox Game Pass I plan to play. But like all the story mode, like story heavy games, I'm saving those ones, recording them off screen so that I can then post them on my channel. Like I'll edit them and stuff like that. I don't want those to be streamed videos. Maybe try Arkham Asylum if it's not great. We've already tried the Arkham games on stream. Okay, I didn't die instantly. I'll take it. Ooh. Okay, I no longer die to... There we go. All that for a poison stone? Oh my, alright. She scaled down to hell? Yeah, because all the randomized bosses are scaled to their original area. Like if I find Melania in where you fight Godric, not Godric, Margit, she's not gonna be scaled to Kingdom Come. Like I'm not dealing with that, you know? Okay, what was added now that I killed Agheel? Borealis Mist, Flame Protect Me, and Flame of the Fell God. Okay. Wait, what is the requirement for Flame Grant Me Strength again? Soldier of Godric scale to Elden Beast? Most likely if he's the last boss I find. This is a faith incantation. 15 faith for flame grant me strength and 33 for howl of Sherbriri. Oof. It's gonna be difficult. This is gonna be a bit of a problem, I can't lie. Right. It's nice about the Dark Moon Greatsword. Charged attacks, 1. And also 2 frostbite damage. Which then makes them weaker to physical attacks. I should probably go fight who's at O'Neill's area. Lord of Blood Exaltation. See, this would be good if I was still using the... what is this called? If I was still using the melee shit. The Starfists. Starfists do amazing damage, to be honest. Depends on the boss. So I might still use them. But obviously against some bosses, it's just not optimal to go for it. Some bosses is just ass against. Because, like Erdtree avatars, the way their bodies are, like the hitbox and shit, just makes it horrible. Okay, we're fighting O'Neill. After we fight O'Neill, we are then going to fight Radon. Ooh, Crucellian Amber Medallion. And my lights just turned off. Wonder why. And my lights are just changing colors. I wonder why. Give me a second while I change them back. I don't hear any noise, so I should be good. Like, honestly, this thing only ever happens when I'm streaming. Otherwise, I never get bothered by this shit. My lights are never switching on. It's like something when I'm streaming. I don't know what it is. Okay, now I have more FP. One single tree sentinel? Okay. Oh, and it's this one! Oh damn, he's scaled up though. There's no ways these guys are immune to like frostbite, right? There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Moonlight Greatsword? Holy shit. Kinda, this is insane. That's crazy just how good this shit is. But hey, I'm all for it. I'm not complaining. Makes things better than the Starfist too. Allows me to attack people from a distance. Yo, 10K, if you're here, man, you need to hop on Tekken 8. You need to look for a man whose name goes by Cloak. And you need to fight that guy. You need to whoop his ass. He's also a Victor main. You need to find him. Why? Because that is low tier god. I would fight him if I had Tekken 8 myself. But I don't. So unfortunately I can't just go bully him in the game. Which is unfortunate. Smithing stone 1. Why is it so fucking... And my lights turned off again. I do wonder, why is it so hard to fight smithing stones 4? Who the fuck is that? None of my business. Oh, it's a... Okay. The Radon Festival has arrived! Ah. Welcome!
I must admit, but he must have heard about its task once he's out. So now, the way ahead is...
Welcome! The stars have aligned!
The festival is... Are you good in the festival?
Damn, I'm not glad that drip kinda atrocious.
Before. But now.
Oh, get the set.
Okay, can I see the boss from here? Looks like a watchdog. I could be wrong, but from here, that boss looked like a watchdog, an Erdtree watchdog. I hope I'm wrong though. Never mind, I can't see the boss anymore. Guess we'll have to find out. If he's hard to make out from here, he must be a tiny boss. He must be small. Like humanoid size. Renala! Okay, she's fighting... We're fighting Renala where her son is supposed to be. Kinda beautiful. Nice. And it's also first phase, yeah. Right. Okay. I underestimated these kids. Yeah, she scaled to Radon. Gotta see the NPCs drip. Blind looks the same. Like, all it seems like most of the NPCs look the same at least. My nose is itchy. What? Okay. Okay, it makes sense that she has so much health. God damn. What? I think I can summon Blight. I'm not gonna lie, fighting her with a what is this? Magic weapon? Not the best choice. Blight is dead? Bro, she's acting like she got hit by phase 2. Like, how the fuck? They're fucking Alex up, holy shit. Come on! Really? Okay. I guess. Let's see. Most Elden Ring NPCs are made in the character creator. Yeah, Blight is the only one though who looks normal. I don't even know if he even has a head underneath the helmet. Okay. And my lights are changing color again, aren't they? Yep. Look, Blight is wearing completely normal armor.
Good. What a sick way to fight, eh? The glory and falling star. I can't fathom. He was a living. And the path is Tanokra. Let's meet where the food take up our
It's all featured list with the blind mask. Huh. Yeah, fighting with a magic weapon against Renala was a bad idea. But we'll end the live stream there, because I got a lot to record tomorrow. That's it. I had fun. Hopefully you had fun. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can always be notified every single time I live stream, which is every single day. Take care of yourselves, drink water, be ever wonderful, and I will see you all tomorrow, alright?